Here, we're looking at the fan rankings of the top 10 best men's college basketball teams before the conference and March Madness tournament. And if you don't like these rankings, don't be like Coach Holloway. These are your rankings, so go to fanrankings.com to create your rankings so it can be included in the power rankings for the next video at the end of the season. Now, here are the top 10 best men's college basketball teams so far in the 2023-2024 season. Number 10, South Florida Bulls. Despite sitting at 25th on the AP rankings, the Bulls are a difficult team to look past and a team that is loaded with a lot of talent. After dropping a difficult loss to the UAB Blazers back in January, the Bulls have been the hottest team in the country, winning 13 straight games, including 2 wins against AP Top 25 ranked opponents. Led by senior guard Selton Miguel, the Bulls have been brilliant on both ends of the floor all season, including leading the team in scoring, averaging 15 points per game. Number 9, the Marquette Golden Eagles. As all eyes are on the UConn Huskies within the Big East, the Golden Eagles have made some quiet noise, jumping out to a 21-6 overall record while sitting second within the conference. With Cam Jones averaging nearly 16, Tyler Kolek averaging 15, and Oso Ighodaro averaging around 14 points per game, the Golden Eagles have posted 21 wins over their first 27 games of the season. With their strong veteran leadership, the Golden Eagles have posted a 4-2 record against ranked opponents this season. Number 8, the Tennessee Volunteers. Volunteers have an opportunity to solidify their seeding with 4 straight games remaining against ranked SEC opponents, to include number 16 Kentucky, number 11 Auburn, number 14 Alabama, and number 18 South Carolina. Leading the way for the Volunteers all season is the John Wooden candidate Dalton Knecht, who is putting together a brilliant season while ranking 27th in the country in scoring, averaging 20 points per game. Over their last 10 games, the Volunteers have posted an 8-2 overall record, including a key win over the Kentucky Wildcats. We want your rankings like we want your brackets as well. Check the description for a link to add your bracket to this year's Fan Rankings March Madness tournament. And if you want to see more rankings and for you to contribute to these rankings to win prizes, hit the like button, subscribe button, and then all to get notified. Join the new sports community. Number 7, Arizona Wildcats. When it comes to scoring, the Arizona Wildcats are as good as any team in the country while ranking just behind Alabama, averaging 90 points per game. Continuing to carry the load for the Wildcats all season is the senior guard Caleb Love, who leads the team in scoring, averaging almost 20 points per game. Despite dropping a disappointing game to the 21st ranked Washington State Cougars, the Wildcats continue to remain one of the hottest teams in the country. Number 6, Kansas Jayhawks. The Jayhawks are as dangerous as any team in the country, especially as March Madness gets ready to tip off. Currently, the Jayhawks have one of the best duos in the country in Kevin McCullough Jr. and Hunter Dickinson, dominating to start the season. Led by those two dangerous weapons, the Jayhawks delivered an excellent win over the Houston Cougars back in February, but have been landing rocky with a 5-5 record in their last 10. Number 5, the Iowa State Cyclones. Using the team's stingy defense that currently ranks 8th in the nation, the Cyclones have been as tough of a team to score against. Currently, the Cyclones have 6 different players averaging at least 1 steal this season, including Keyshawn Gilbert, who is averaging almost 2 steals while also leading the team in scoring, posting about 14 points per game. While a difficult loss to Houston dropped the Cyclones to 2nd place within the Big 12, the team rebounded with a win over the West Virginia Mountaineers. Number 4, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Over the years, the North Carolina Tar Heels have built up a powerful reputation, ranking among the best teams within the ACC. The same can be said for this season after the team has jumped out to the top spot within the conference. Despite losing Caleb Love to the transfer portal, the Tar Heels have found talented play across the court, including at the guard position with R.J. Davis. Davis, who is coming off a season-high 42 points in the team's key win over the Miami Hurricanes, pushed his season average to almost 22 points per game while leading the team to a first-place position within their respective conference. Number 3, Purdue Boilermakers. The Boilermakers are looking to capture the Big Ten Conference Championship while also securing a number 1 seed for the tournament. Led by John Wooden candidate Zach Edey, the Boilermakers currently rank 7th in the country while averaging almost 85 points per game. The reigning National Player of the Year is averaging a double-double with almost 24 points to go along with almost 12 rebounds per game while leading the team in both categories. Over the course of the season, the Boilermakers have been unbeatable against AP Top 25 ranked opponents while posting a 6-0 record, including knocking an extraordinarily strong Arizona Wildcats team that was ranked 1st at the time of their meeting. Number 2, UConn Huskies. It is impossible to write off this talented UConn Huskies team, who are looking to repeat as national champions. Led by one of the deepest starting rosters within the college basketball landscape that features all 5 players averaging at least 11 points per game. The Huskies have dominated to start the season while taking home the Big East Conference lead. The Huskies have been as hot as any team in the country, winning 15 of their last 16 overall games, including 14 straight before the disappointing loss to the Blue Jays. Number 1, the Houston Cougars. The Cougars have jumped out to the best record in basketball after winning 24 of their first 27 games of the season. The impressive performance this season includes winning 5 straight games to lead into late February, including a key win over the Baylor Bears to secure them atop the Big 12. Leading the way on the offensive end of the floor all season is L.J. Cryer, who is averaging 15 points per game while shooting almost 40% from the floor. However, while the team is led by a talented core, it has been their aggressive style of defense that has carried this team all season. Currently, the Cougars lead the country in points allowed while allowing just 56 points per game and a 37% shooting average. How would you rank these schools? Go to fanrankings.com to rank, be a part of the Power Rankings, and a chance to win prizes. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for watching. And click on the screen for more college basketball videos.